Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 coming at you with another video. And today's video, I have done something that I have never done before in my entire life. And it's really big for me. And what I have done is finish a sketchbook. So, I've had a ton of sketchbooks before, but I finally finished this one. This one was really meaty. 111 sheets, 220 pages worth of sketchbook. So I've always had sketchbooks before, always used them. I have never finished one. Like started from page 1 to the last page on the back, and everything between. I have never done that. I've always abandoned sketchbooks before I finished them, and I think a lot of people that like draw do. I think that's a very common thing. But I stuck with this one. I had this one for, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 years. That's how long it took me to finish this. And but I finally did it. It's very beat up, and I thought it would be cool to do a sketchbook tour on the sketchbook I finally was able to finish. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna cut to more of a hands-on thing, so you can actually see what's in here, and I think it'll be a fun video. So yeah, but before we jump into the cut, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really does help me out. Other than that, let's jump in. Alright guys, so let's start off this sketchbook tour. As you can see, it's quite beat up. I actually had to put a bunch of tape on the binding because it was ripping. But again, I kept this in my backpack the whole time, so it did get quite beat up, knocked around a lot. So, but anyway, this is my sketchbook. So we'll start off with the very first page. There's nothing there, just some random notes. But we'll start with the very first page, and we got, I started drawing a picture of Goku and Vegeta, kind of gave up on it, but then I drew a picture of Sonic standing in, like, a ring. This is his, like, Sonic Fighters pose, or Sonic Battles pose, I'm sorry. Oh, bad Sonic fan, I'm getting that wrong. And I started doing one with, like, Knuckles, and I was like, yeah. Then I started practicing some eyes, because all people like drawing eyes. And I did some mouths, too. But then I went back and, like, redid Knuckles. This is kind of his Adventure 2, like, thumbs down. Or, no, Sonic Advance thumbs down pose. I just liked it. I thought it went well with the Sonic one I did beforehand. If I can get there. There we go. Yeah, I thought it went well with that one. Next we have Link. And then I was going to draw, like, Cloud next to him. Do, like, a Smash Brothers type picture. But I was like, nah. Gave up on the Cloud part, but I did kind of ink the Link. That was the first inked one I did. I tried drawing Super Saiyan 3 Goku, kind of like gave up halfway. Just sketched that out. I did some weird mask thing. This was supposed to be Riku from Final Fantasy X. Kind of gave up on that one. I'm going to give up on a lot of stuff doing the sketchbook. But then I just did some poses. I kind of made that one look like Sephiroth because I thought it was funny. So yeah, just some pose art. Some dynamic poses. I looked up some dynamic poses and just kind of redrew those. Same thing here. Nice kick. Like, I kept doing, like, Sephiroth for some reason. I was, like, doing the two bangs, like, the long hair. Like, oh, it's Sephiroth. Same thing here. I really like this pose. That pose looks cool. That one looks cool. Oh, I did the Ichigo's mask from Bleach. Then I drew Mega Man NT. Just did a quick ink on that one. This was supposed to be Madrill from Okage. Just a sketch. Sonic, I started drawing, but then kind of gave up. Okay, this was like probably the first good one. I drew Skull Kid and Young Link from Majora's Mask. And then I gave both their fairies, but, like, it's divided here, and I thought it was a cool idea to do one dark and then the other one light. I don't know. I thought it was a cool piece. I like that one. More poses. Then we got some face I gave up on. Another pose I kind of gave up on. Oh, then I drew Dante from the Devil May Cry 3 manga. There's just a scene where he looked like that. I just redrew it. Whoops. Come on. Just some more kind of sketches I gave up on. Then we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. And then we got Travis Touchdown. This was back when like No More Heroes 3 was coming out. We got some, I did some ink work with some Final Fantasy designs. It's like Final Fantasy X. I believe this is Crystal Chronicles and some other ones. I thought they were cool. I like this one the best. That's Alistar from Beautiful Joe, kind of gave up on. Okay, this was like some thumbnailing I was doing for one of the pieces I made. You're going to see a few of those in this book. It was basically Excalibur Knight Sonic versus Energek from Archie Sonic. And here's more of like a fleshed out sketch that I did. This is pretty much what I did. I changed the setting for the actual piece, but if you look up on like my DeviantArt, you could definitely find the piece this was supposed to be based off of. You have like Angel Island in the background. Honestly, I like the composition of this a lot more than what I actually ended up doing. Did some army guy. I just came up with the name Scott Bamrick. I was like, oh, I like that name. Some head stuff. That was an abandoned one. That was like a logo design. That was a Parasite Eve idea I had. I didn't do it. This is just some random sketches that I did. Let's see here. Got all the the pages are so frayed, it's hard to like switch in between them. Okay, now we're gonna get through a series of like Sonic drawings. So I did like Super Sonic. I was basically like kind of trying to pre-draw like for my how to draw videos, trying to get all my Sonic requests. This was supposed to be Sonic. This was gonna be Scourge, the Hedgehog. I think that was supposed to be Hypersonic. I ended up drawing Super Sonic right there. Another Super Sonic. That pose looks really cool. This pose goes hard. This is supposed to be Robot Sally. Don't know what that was. Then we got Knuckles' daughter. I forgot her name. Super Tails with the flickies. This was going to be like Sonic and Rayman, but then I was like, I just kind of gave up on the idea. Then we got some custom... I based it off those inked versions I did, like these ones. I decided like, hey, I want to make my own, so I made those two. Kind of liked how they came out. I especially like this one. Especially like this one too. This one looks pretty cool. This was going to be like Daredevil's mask. Oh, then I redrew the Zolo I Will Never Lose. Really liked how this one came out. It came out good. I do like doing full like pieces on like 2 pages, so you get that like kind of book. It just looks really cool. So that was cool. That was fun. Drew Spyro and like an elf guy. I actually really liked how Spyro came out on that one. Did some posing. I like the dynamic of this one. This looks so cool. I actually should do a piece on that. Okay, this page, I got this sticker of a pterodactyl, and I put it in here, and then I drew, like, a Nintendo 64 platformer. Even though this is the egg from Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, but then we have, like, a Jiggy, and then, like, Donkey Kong Island right there. I like that one. That one's pretty good. This was a tattoo design that I drew it here, and then I kind of, like, drew it on an arm. Kind of like what it would look like. We got Sonic and Shadow. This was a cover that I did, or a cover idea for Sonic Black and White. I actually have that up on Webtoons, so if you look up Shin0525 on Webtoons, you'll see the actual cover I did for that. These were poses for Sonic. This is back when I was like writing Sonic Black and White. I was kind of doing like some prelim stuff on here. So we got the Sonic's expressions. Then we got, I think Shadow's next. Yeah, then we got Shadow. Some expressions for Shadow. Got Knuckles. Knuckles has his hat, obviously. Oh, this was for, like, the Smash Brothers drawing challenge, when I was thinking of, like, poses for, the actual, like, characters I was drawing. We got, like, Peach, Mario. Oh, I like how I put them on, like, a stage. I drew, like, a stage. Thumbnailed that out. Oh, this one's pretty cool. So I did this one with my right hand, which I am right-handed, and then I drew this one with my left hand, not being left-handed. I think it came out pretty good. I do like the right and left. Yeah, I always thought that was cool. Good drawing practice. Again, these pages are so frayed, it's hard to, like, go between them. Oh, this was a dumb idea. This was Banjo and Kazooie when they got announced for, like, Smash Brothers. And then I wanted to do, like, Sephiroth and Squall. Because I think this was before Sephiroth was announced in Smash Brothers. So it was, like, Sephiroth and Squall try to, like, pretend to be Banjo and Kazooie to sneak into Smash Brothers to, like, join up with Cloud. This was an idea I had, or a sketch I did for my mom for Christmas. She really does like Mickey Mouse, so I drew like a Mickey Mouse picture. This is just the thumbnail for it. Then we got Toon Link. It was like Toon Link, and I think he was supposed to like cross swords with someone else. I just kind of abandoned the idea. More posing, kind of gave up on that. Kind of gave up. I was trying to do like a character design. I was like, yeah. I drew this on the UPS paper. That we have with like a UPS thing where we make packages at work, and one came out blank, so I just drew a picture on it, and I kind of liked it, so I just ripped it off and I put it in the book. This was an idea for a cover for a comic book my friend was making. This is actually a better like sketched out. This actually kind of looks more of like what it was, or how it came out as. But it was like a Marvel like Star-Lord, and they had like their friend as like the main character. Then I drew Keelik from Soul Calibur 4, I think. Or maybe Soul Calibur 5. Maybe 6? I don't even remember. But I basically drew Keelik. And then here we have Cassandra. Just a simple pencil sketch. This was an abandoned idea for a pirate captain. Then we got this from, I think, Child of Mana. I redrew this one. I really like the pose. And you can kind of see what the next one is, because I drew that. Next, we got Rosalind from Okage, next to Beatrice from Final Fantasy IX. Very cool. I got a little sticker there. Abandoned idea. Kind of like a logo design. Oh, then we got this one from Soul Eater. I saw this really cool picture from Soul Eater, and I decided to redraw it, and it looked really cool. And I liked it because it was like a 2-pager. Very cool looking. Then we got Sephiroth. Whoops. Skipping ahead. Some Dragon Lady. This is when I started drawing upside down to save paper. This was I actually did this for Archie Sonic Online for one of their, I think Sonictober. And basically it's a Scourge, and then I had Surge the Hedgehog, or Surge the Tendrick, and Scourge the Hedgehog, because they're very similar characters. Also did this one for Chao Squid Games. I thought that was pretty cool. This was an idea for Balan's Wonderworld. I drew like this girl and like a snowflake ring thing. A lot of people actually like this one. I posted this on DeviantArt, like the finished version, and it got a lot of likes on DeviantArt. It was weird. I didn't think it was all that great. Oh, this is the Dream Team one. Pretty much used like this composition, but it was basically Klonoa, Knights, and Balan from Balan's Wonderworld. This was supposed to be another Klonoa one, like a level. This is just a monster idea I had. I kind of like the way it came out. Little wrecking ball type guy. This is a picture from Guilty Gear. I don't know her name, but I basically just drew that picture. This is supposed to be Lara Croft, or actually Melanie Mac as Lara Croft. I actually ended up drawing that one. Then we got some idea. Never went anywhere with that one. Then I watched the anime Ranking of Kings and decided to draw a picture. I actually do have a finished version of this. This is kind of just the thumbnail idea. That was just a logo idea I didn't end up doing. Then I actually did this one. I did another one for Archie Sonic Online. It's basically Sonic hoverboarding away, stealing Scourge's sunglasses. Thought that was pretty clever. More Sonic, Archie Online. This one I did for their Sonictober. This was another one I did for their Sonictober. It was Sonic and Scourge. I do like Sonic and Scourge, so I do a lot of that. Another Sonictober piece. This is Sonic dressed as Link, and I did it as like stained glass. I have that up on my DeviantArt if you want to go check that out. Just an idea. Just started doing a sketch for this one. Got pretty far in it, actually. This is a friend character. I kind of started doing a character page for. Did some expression practice with Elsa. I actually liked how this one came out. Started doing the same thing with Tracer here. Again, liked how this one came out. Looks pretty good. Oh, I saw like an artist I follow on Twitter did like some drawing of this, and I was like, oh, that looks really good, and I want to like redraw it, so I did. And I thought it came out pretty good. Got some more face expressions. No one specific, just started drawing like faces. These are some thumbnails for Captain Toad. I did a Captain Toad piece. Actually, there's the more finished thumbnail. This is actually pretty much what it looks like in the final piece. I really liked how that one came out. I actually really do like the game Captain Toad. Oh, this is a character model I made. I actually did this one in 3D. It's up on my Instagram, I think. But here was like the sketch I did on a piece of paper, then I kind of drew it on here. And then I drew this picture from Dragon Quest Treasure Tracker, I think. Yeah, I liked how it came out. Very sketchy. Did the whole background and everything. This is a more finished version of that mushroom. And I did like PlayStation 1 Cloud, kind of like sketched him out. Started drawing Poison from Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Decided to stop. It was just an idea for a character head. This is also another thumbnail for what is it? Trails of Cold Steel. There's actually like a request, and I have it up on my DeviantArt if you want to go check it out. Posted that one on my Twitter too. This was some Knight Helmet head. Didn't finish it. This was supposed to be me, but then I just didn't like it. Then we got a sword guy. I saw that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to redraw that. This is actually a thumbnail for a piece I did. Actually, the piece is right there. I actually printed that one out. I actually really do like how this one came out. This is another piece I finished. This was like the thumbnail for it. Pretty faithful to the actual finished piece. This is another one I actually did on stream of Linda from Archie Sonic. I did that one live on stream. That's also up on my DeviantArt. Oh, then I did Sia from Hyrule Warriors and Link from Hyrule Warriors. And I felt bad for Sia because all she ever wanted to do was be with Link. So I was just like, know what? I'm going to draw them both in the book. And then they'll always be together. I started drawing a face. Kind of gave up on that one. Oh, this is all thumbnail work for DG. I drew her like favorite games like Chrono Trigger. So I tried to draw her in like the time station for Chrono Trigger. I think it came out all right. This again was just a character sketch that I just came up with. This was a sketch for Sir Hedgelord's character. I did a thumbnail. I actually have a finished piece, which came out pretty good. Then we got Mega Man from Mega Man Legends. I actually really do like that game. And then behind him, we got Zero from Mega Man X-Zero. This is this is actually a request. It was like Rouge blowing Amy into like a bubble. That was a request from DeviantArt. I did the thumbnail there. Started drawing Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Then I drew Mega Man with the Rush power-up. Oh, I drew Vincent Valentine on Valentine's Day. I thought that was funny. Drew Blaze the cat. This was like a joke between me and my friend. There was like a Blaze plushie we saw in the store, and it just looked like this is the expression the plushie had. It was really funny. No, this was a thumbnail I did for Akira Toriyama after he sadly passed. I do have that picture up on my DeviantArt as well. This is from the game Unbounded, I think it's called. I forgot the name of the game. Started drawing that, kind of gave up halfway through. Did the Twilight Town logo. That was fun. Took time to sketch that out. Oh, I saw this picture on Twitter. I forgot who did it, but I really did like it, so I redrew it. Very cool. I always like doing like ink art like this. This was a character from Mark Brunette. I just kind of like redrew it. Liked how it came out. Really went in, sketched it out there. Drew another Toon Link because you know you always have to draw a Toon Link every once in a while. Did some Ape Escape monkeys. Obviously, can't have a sketchbook without some Ape Escape monkeys. Got a better Ape Escape monkey here. Actually inked that one. I inked the World Ends With You kind of logo because I really do like that logo. That logo looks pretty damn cool. I saw this on like a YouTube video, started sketching that out, but then eventually I gave up. Then I drew this. This is actually Gran from Gran Blues Fantasy, and I drew the sword from the anime Ragna Crimson. Super cool fucking sword. And I had it basically like glowing behind Grand here. And I liked how like I started shading in, but like the beam of light I kept blank. That was kind of like the idea for the whole thing. That was pretty good. And then we got the last picture I drew in here, which is Bakudo. I think that's his name, from My Hero Academia. I don't know, I just saw this like picture and I was like, oh, that looks so cool, and just started like redrawing it. And that was officially the last thing in here, and this is just the hardcover, which I didn't do anything with. So, anyway, guys, that was the sketchbook tour. I finally finished a sketchbook. I can't believe I got that done. But, other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know, or you could, like, if you have, like, a sketchbook or sketches you do, feel free to tag me on, X. I'd be happy to, like, repost your stuff. But, let me know what, sketches you guys did. Let me know what you think about my sketchbook. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, thanks, bye, later.